In Photoshop, you can create all kinds of amazing designs, pattern designs, etc. using gradients. Now the gradient I'm going to use in this video was created using the stripes method. Please check out the previous video on how to create a similar sort of design. This is for PC or Mac. Here's the design. It's a very basic one created using vertical and horizontal gradients with that stripes method as mentioned. So once you've got this layer, and you can see over here in the layers panel, you've got this lovely layer design. And of course you can recolor it, use image, adjustments, etc. But you can also apply effects, all kinds of effects. You can use distorts, you can use wave. Wave's a really good one with this. So filter and go down here and you can see you've got distort and wave. So wave. And in wave, set the number of generators to 1. I always like to go with that. If you go for 5, 10, it just creates a bit of a mess, I always think. So you can use wraparound. You can also use repeat edges. Doesn't matter in this case. Also set the wavelength. Now I'm going for 170 to 714. Amplitude 93 to 533. But of course you can vary those values. So it's just to move this back and forth and you can see the preview here. Unfortunately, you don't see anything change here. But the result here, you can see a lovely wave design. And I'm using sine. Now I could use triangle. The result is obviously a triangular design, or square to create a square design, which can be quite interesting as well. So sine to create that wave design and click OK. And you can see the result of that. Now the result may be not what you want. You can always undo and go to the wave again. Maybe use randomize. Well, once you've got this, you can hold down the Alt Option key. That's on the keyboard. And drag. And dragging that will duplicate it. And you can repeat that multiple times. So you can create, say, 4. Now you don't have to have exactly the same distance, but make certain you try to go along the top so it matches along the top. Don't sort of have a bit of a line at the bottom, etc. Well, you can repeat that multiple times, and I'm just going to do that so you can create this sort of design. And with that, you can also go the other direction as well and filled in tool design like that. And that creates quite an interesting design at this point. But what you can also do is you can actually flatten all this. So you can go to layer and flatten image. You can also, of course, apply some effects. You can always go to filter and something like stylize and go to oil paint. And oil paint's a great one for sort of blurring. You can see there, I've got the values fairly high, 8.5, etc. Click OK. And you can apply it multiple times. However, when you do that, you notice it becomes a bit more smeary. You might not want that. And for this purpose of this video, I'm just going to actually use this design for a pattern. But I want to show you, you can create other designs as well. How to create a pattern from this? Well, you could, of course, just define it. Just simply go to Edit and Define Pattern. But what you can also do is you can go here to Libraries. Libraries is a great tool for loads of different things. And go here to Window and Libraries. Now down the bottom, there's this little plus. Tucked away, it's one of those sort of hidden features of Photoshop. Just click here, Extract from Image. And it's going to extract from this. So extract from image. Takes a few seconds to process. And I'm going with patterns. And I'm going to go with this one, this first pattern. You could, of course, try out the other ones. You can always just select them. You can see as you do that, the pattern design changes. But I'm just going with this first one. Colours. And also you can modify the scale. So you can just increase that or decrease that. Also you can use rotate as well. And you can see what happens. Now this is the image. You can see the image here. Here's the image. And this is what it's using, this triangle. But this is the result, the pattern you're going to get. Well, you can, of course, move it around. You can decide, you know what, I think that's a better result than the other one, maybe that one, or maybe go with something like that. You might prefer, say, more black than the pink. Well, once you're happy with it, you can save it to your library. So save to CC Libraries and just click there. Simple as that. Simple as that. Just simply click and then you've got this new pattern design. You might say, you know what, that's a great pattern design as well. Save to CC Libraries. Or maybe that one. Again, save. And it will save it to your current library. Now you can close And once you've got that, you can see now you've got some patterns. Now, of course, I've saved them to, obviously, Adobe Video. You can save them to whatever category you want. But as soon as that, you can just go over here and you can then drag, and you can see a little plus there. And now you've got your pattern. Or you can drag and you've got your pattern there. Or drag and you've got your pattern again. And you can see now I've got multiple patterns there. And of course, that's even useful as well because you can now combine them as well using blending mode. So just go here and you can run through difference. And you can still modify it as well. So double click. And with that, you can reposition it. So you can move it around, simply change your origin position. So you can just go like that. And then also you can scale it or change the angle of that pattern. And click OK. Now, once you're happy with it, I'm going to close the library now, you can flatten it. You don't need to have them as patterns. You can simply go to Layer and down to Flatten Image. And then, of course, you can manipulate that further, maybe with filters such as Filter, go to Stylize and Oil Paint, etc. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. Any questions, please let me know in the comments below. A like or dislike, always appreciated. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Bye.